What's going on, world? It's your boy, Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World, and I'm here with my pal, Heather, for another week of entertainment picks. We're in May. We're getting into the summer blockbusters, and we got some picks for y'all to maybe help you make those movie choices when you hit those theaters, or if you're at home and you want to see what's good on streaming. We got some picks, y'all. So let's kick it off. Heather, how are you? How have you been?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, trying to catch up. A lot of things going on. I know we're all busy around here doing our thing. Have you seen anything recently? Are you catching up on some projects that
Um,
you've been meaning to watch to just entertain yourself? Anything you want to recommend or you caught that wasn't too great?
I've been trying to go down the list that you gave me. I've got a couple down. Um,
Sweet.
we watched some music documentaries. I'm a big documentary person. John, my husband, is a little less a documentary person, but what he does love is he loves a good music documentary. There's a Duran Duran documentary on Netflix that we actually found was mediocre at best.
Ooh.
We were not really happy with it. But on the other hand, there's a 4 or 5 part Bon Jovi documentary called Thank You Good Night on Hulu. We were not as excited about that one as we were Duran Duran, but we were actually far more impressed with the Bon Jovi documentary. It's a really good take on how a band kind of goes through life, like a successfully collaborative band. They're not always so successfully collaborative. 40 years is a long time for anybody.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah. Wow.
but it's one of those where it's you had Duran Duran, which was almost the exact same band from start to finish. Whereas Bon Jovi is pretty damn close to that, but it was just a better documentary. It was a deep dive into John Bon Jovi's life. It was really good. It's on Hulu. It is a long one, and what we would suggest is we watched it over dinner. So not kind of a background documentary. Other than that, we just that's actually kind of it this weekend. We got some stuff done. Got some stuff done. What about you?
Awesome, awesome. Catching up on some films that I didn't get around to initially because of scheduling and all the other commitments, as you know, that we have sometimes. Um, Finally saw Late Night with the Devil. And I know we had some issues with them using AI with their promotion, but I like what's his name, David Dastmalchian as an actor. Thought it was okay. Not, I didn't, there was a lot of fuss about it. I'm sure you saw as well. I don't know. I was expecting more. I thought it was okay, but not the greatness that a lot of other people saw. But I liked it. It
Overhyped,
was
maybe?
slightly different than everything else that is out there. So that was cool.
Overhyped, maybe. Maybe you were expecting more due to the overhype.
You know what? Probably so. I probably got a little overhyped because of the hype. You're right. Um, but I thought it was decent. I can see why some of the buzz, but also at the same time, it was just so. But yeah, I caught that. What else did I catch up on? Unfrosted, the Pop Tart Netflix, Seinfeld joint.
Terrible.
Uh, had its moments, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it's kind of, some of the humor is somewhat dated, if you will. I don't know. Maybe my humor has evolved, but that was something. There was a lot of guest appearances in that, so that kind of was cool to see. Familiar serial tropes and familiar people in comedy. But what we know, if you're a fan of like, I'm an '80s baby. I grew up with a lot of stuff, and I'm seeing Snap Crackle Pop here, or just this, that, and the third. Just the pop culture fingers were all throughout that film. But yeah, that was kind of blah. And I also caught on Netflix Mother of the Bride that we reacted to, I think last week, that actually dropped last week as well. I thought that was a pretty cute film. Benjamin Bratt, Brooke Shields, saw that with the family. It had, those Father of the Bride films. That was one of my comments that, when we watched it, did the react, that it kind of gave me those vibes, feels. It had similar vibes. I like Benjamin Bratt. I like Brooke Shields. Miranda Cosgrove is pretty good. The young actor that played her fiance, that was Benjamin Bratt's son in it, looks like, and I'm curious if you can check out a picture of him, Heather. Looks like our man Moon Knight. Looks like a young version of our Moon Knight.
Of Oscar Isaacs?
Yes. And my wife first brought it up, and then when she said that, I couldn't stop thinking of a young Oscar Isaac. So, you know, while I'm looking, I actually have it pulled up right now. Who is this man? Got to tell you who this man is. Sean Teal. Look at Sean Teal and tell me that isn't a young version of Oscar Isaac. And I would put money on that. Like, they should play related characters, or yeah, just looks like a young Oscar Isaac. Shout out to Sean Teal. But that was a cute little movie. Cute, not great, you know, had a lot of tropes in there, had a predictable moments, but you know, it was cool family, cute film, and I enjoyed that. But yeah, I caught up on some of those, and you know, some other projects that we'll be talking about soon. One in particular I caught over the weekend. I wish you could have joined me. But yeah, I have a lot to say about that film when I finally break down that review. But you ready to get into the picks this week?
Sure.
But hey, did you check out Sean Teal real quick? Did you see what he looked like?
I can see it. It's the jawline. That's why it's the jawline. Isaac has that classic Hollywood jawline, and there's a lot of Hollywood actors who go after that, and so that's what I think. I can see it. I don't necessarily agree to it, but it's one of those where it's his jawline. If you're looking at him the wrong way, it's like, okay, I see the jaw. Yeah, and
then like skin tone. I don't know. I just couldn't stop thinking it's a young Oscar Isaac. The whole time now.
I can see it.
But like, I gotta see them in a film together now.
Okay.
All right, Heather. Well, let's get to the picks. I'm starting off my top pick. Well, I wouldn't say it's my top pick. This is probably everybody else's top pick. And I'm not saying that this one was bad. It just, I got a little tired with this film. I cried a little bit, but I don't know. It didn't live up to everything I was hoping it would be. But I maybe need to see it again. I don't know. My vibe was off. I cried, but I wasn't blown away. I'm talking about If, y'all. Let's check out the trailer for If.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
Question, why did these kids forget about us in the first place?
Last week, I just started falling apart. Oh.
You're sucking the oxygen out of the room.
Honestly, Doc, if this is how it's going to be, I'm just going to wheel myself back and plug in.
We've started the matchmaking agency to help IFs find new kids.
Or we just disappear.
Blue. Happy place, happy place.
Oh, coffee and croissants. Coffee and croissants.
I can help you.
How?
I'm a kid.
You are the chosen one.
No. Let's not give her a complex.
Good luck, short stack. It's all up to you. No pressure.
Hook and dagger!
Hope this works.
All right, let's find these ifs some kids.
Chief!
What kind of a kid creates an invisible if?
I can find anyone. Anywhere.
You got him enough.
Thanks for doing this.
Don't look him in the eye.
Which one?
Yeah, that's gonna grow right back.
Am I disappearing? Oh, all right, I'm not ready for this. I need to throw up, or I need a snack. It's one of the two.
Gross.
We have to help them.
Yes, we do.
Not gonna ask you again. Put some pants on. You're freaking everyone out. How'd it go?
Oh my God.
Does this make us partners?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Keith!
And Mom said too much candy isn't good for your tummy, but I said, oh my God.
Wow, my eyes can taste it.
I'm so sorry.
You don't taste that in your eyeballs?
I have to say, Heather, having seen that trailer, I don't know if we saw that trailer before. I don't think I did, but I have to say, because I watched the film, there are parts in this trailer that I don't recall seeing in the film. And I don't think like it's a Marvel, you know how like Marvel is, you know, does certain stuff to kind of throw people off. I'm wondering if I fell asleep quite a bit because I was nodding off while watching the film over the weekend. So I'm like, did I like lose a whole bunch of time while watching this film? Because I was tired, but I remember pretty much staying awake. But just now there's like 2 or 3 scenes in that trailer I don't remember at all. So take that if you will. I have a full review by the end of the week. But yeah, I cried. There's some heart there. But, you know, there's certain things that I just didn't feel it all the way. Good acting by certain groups and folks in there. I liked a lot of the original characters in it. But more to follow. What do you think, Heather? I know you really wanted to join me. Why are you such a big fan? Why are you so into it? I know Ryan Reynolds, we all love. I don't know if you're a big John Krasinski guy. He's done good stuff with horror, with A Quiet Place. Now he's kind of tackling kind of Pixar type of a film with this one. Why are you all about If?
There are a lot of imaginary friend shows and films. Oh goodness, what is the one from Cartoon Network? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is a great example. But the thing is one of the this is giving Ryan Reynolds an opportunity to do what he does best, and that's support kids. He's one of those people that just is. He is probably one of the most child first actors in Hollywood. And yes, I am including The Rock in that situation. I know that he does a lot for kids, but Ryan Reynolds literally does huge impact things. So sorry to Rock stans. I'm going to say Ryan Reynolds there. What I have read, though, I'm kind of 50-50. I won't deny that. Is it called Bedtime Stories, the Adam Sandler film?
I remember that. Yes, I think it was Bedtime Stories. Yeah.
I've had a couple of friends who saw it as well, and they likened it a lot to that movie. It's a fun film, but it's not a great film. It's probably kind of a sleeper. It'll get popular as it goes on, and
it has its moments.
And it looks fun, but it also looks like one of those movies where you're talking about scenes. One thing that we've been seeing a lot of in kids films, and we're seeing it in the trailer to the actual film. They cut the trailer before they do final cuts on the film. And so what you do is you have these really cool looking scenes in the trailer. And it's not that they are fakes like we've seen in some MCU trailers. It's they just cut that scene, and what we get is we get that extra later on. And what it does is it kind of creates this false sense of what the film could be. And honestly, I'm really excited for this movie. I think it's going to be cute. I think it's going to be a cute family film. But at the same time, there are definitely some things that kind of go, Is it more of a family film? I think what we saw in the initial trailer versus what we're seeing now in these final trailers, we saw a movie that was kind of for adults and kids. Now I'm seeing more, this is for the kids and the adults can tag in kind of thing. So
yeah. I want to say so much more, Heather, but we'll have to wait until you see it because I don't want to spoil it for you. And then so stay tuned to the full review that I'll have up by the end of the week. I think I'll be doing it with my friend Ashley Saunders with Ashley & Co, who guested on another previous review with us. She did Dogman with me. She's another local creative over here. So look for that review with her. And my feelings, I'll go deeper. But we got some other projects coming out this week. This next one, Heather, I was a huge fan, still am a fan. So sad that she's no longer with us. And so sad I'm not able to see the screening this week because I have other things going on. So the review will have to come later on this one, y'all. But Amy Winehouse was a tremendous singer. There's a new film about her and her life. It's called Back to Black. You ready, Heather?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
I want people to hear my voice. And just forget their troubles for 5 minutes.
Do you know what girl power means to me? Sarah Vaughan, Lauryn Hill. You need to know this. I ain't no Spice Girl.
From primary school to sell-out concerts. It's going to happen one of these days. Voice like yours, got to.
Well, it's one of the best I've ever heard.
That's my daughter. That's my Amy.
I met someone tonight.
Stay lucky, Amy.
Got an eye for the bad boys. The album's #1 around the world. The highest charting album from a British female artist in the US ever. I don't think I was put on this earth just to sing. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mum.
Probably run off with someone famous anyway.
You're my heartbeat, you're my soul. I love you. I don't bang out 10 hits by lunch. I need to live my songs. So that's what I'm going to go and do.
Ready?
I don't write songs to be famous. I write songs because I've got to make something good out of something bad.
All right, dropping this week. Damn, I'm so mad I'm missing this one, y'all. Heather, were you a fan of Amy Winehouse? I was a huge fan. I bought all the records, CDs at the time. Was blasting them. Me and my wife were huge fans. I remember she came almost through the area. We were trying to get tickets and we just missed out. But yeah, and it was just so sad when she passed because she was a tremendous talent. I was a huge fan of hers. Were you into her music at all? It had like a very old school vibe.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed her style. I wasn't a diehard fan or anything. I do believe that she won the awards that she won were well deserved though. She was an incredible talent, and also a very clear statement on the industry as a whole and how it just kind of passes over some people really poorly. She was a loss that could have been saved, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, I'm very interested in this film. Kind of ironically, all of the happy, stronger, still alive musicians have these really terrible biopics. They're some of the worst, but the ones that have passed have some of the best. So maybe we'll get lucky and she'll actually get a film that's worth her life in this movie. So
I like that. Well said, Heather. Yeah. Yeah, we had some good ones this year. One Love and the other names are escaping me, but this one I'm really looking forward to as a fan of Amy Winehouse, and just so upset I can't see it with everything else I got going on. But 2 more picks, y'all. I'm dropping. We're throwing down 4 this week because there's some of these I hadn't even seen the trailer yet, and we didn't do reacts for it. So the next pick up, The Strangers, Chapter 1. I want to say there was like other Strangers films, or is this the very first one? Is this the Chapter 1 of all? Were there not any previous Strangers films, Heather? It seems like a franchise that already existed for me.
The Strangers is a horror franchise.
Yeah. So this is just a new thing in it, or
I don't know. I guess it's I knew that they were trying to do a prequel. I didn't know they had already done it.
So I'm assuming this must be it then.
This must be it, I guess. Yeah.
But there was a franchise or another film called Strangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know I'm not losing my mind. I was like, I knew something was going on with this. I'm like, this must be in that vein. Okay. The Strangers, Chapter 1. We're assuming prequel. I'm assuming you didn't see the other Strangers films at all either, Heather? Like I've
seen The Strangers, but
okay.
I didn't. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to figure it out. Go ahead, play the trailer. Let's
check out Chapter 1, y'all. Maybe the prequel to the OG Strangers that I haven't seen and Heather vaguely remembers. Let's go.
Do you know what today is?
Today is the 3rd day of our 3-day road trip across the country.
Or our 5-year anniversary. What a cool little town. actually like this so much better than a hotel. I'll bet the people who live here are really happy.
Tough crowd, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The silence. It's nice.
A lot of nope.
Is Tamara here?
No.
I think you have the wrong home. That was weird.
Oh, hell no.
You are the messiest eater on the planet.
Lock the front door!
Okay, this is the prequel, Heather.
Sort of. We'll get into it.
Why are you doing this to us?
Because you're here.
Me? Okay. Dropping this week, Heather.
So it's sort of a prequel. According to the interwebs, it is a retelling of the 2008 Strangers, which I have seen. I was very confused. So this is a first of 3 chapters. Just a longer version of the original film.
So they're kind of like retooling the franchise, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. So this is a prequel / the beginning of something bigger. So
interesting. Well, what do you think? What do you think of this? Kind of by the numbers. We've seen films like this before.
And that's the thing is the Strangers, the 2008 Strangers film was very, very archetypal. Like it felt. It hit every theme. It hit all of the things that you would expect in a cabin in the woods kind of movie. I'm curious. The movie was a sleeper hit. I think it's kind of 2008's too early to become a cult classic, but it kind of became a cult favorite for a short period of time. I think like in the early 2010s, like 2010, 2012 area.
Mm-hmm.
Am I curious? Sure.
Yeah.
Is it one of the 400? Probably,
Yeah, I kind of, because it's so predictable, I'm curious, like you, interested, yes, but it's like a by the numbers slasher, and if it has positive buzz, okay, maybe I'll check it out even more, but it's not one I'm gonna be running to, I would say as well.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, yo. There you go. Those are our feelings, our vibes on The Strangers, Chapter 1 dropping this week. My top pick for this week. Again, it overcame If, y'all, because I saw If. And again, not that If is bad. It just didn't get me. I fell asleep. I'm admittedly saying that. I need to see it again. But this one, we did a trailer react to it. I really enjoyed it. And I was surprised that it's dropping this week. And I actually reached out to the studio. So fingers crossed, hopefully Heather and I will be watching a virtual screener for this by the end of this week. I'm using my toolkit, or what is that? My Batman utility belt to try and make things happen again. Fingers crossed. Also with Strangers as well. So if they hook us up, maybe we'll advance that up to 400, Heather, if they send us a virtual for that. But this one, I'm waiting to hear. But this is going to be my top pick because I'm excited for it. It has some comedians I like, and I really enjoyed the trailer. Let's check out Babes. Here we go.
Are you good, dude?
I need you to check my shit.
Oh my God, you're in labor. I don't know the medical term for this, but your vagina looks like it's yawning. Like.
You don't need to get out. Transfer.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, got you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I saw a baby be born.
I am so proud of you.
Don't touch me!
Okay.
Oh my hand!
I'm Eden.
Clyde.
Dawn, crisis. I've had sex, but I was on my period.
So you can't get pregnant on your period.
Girl,
Stop.
Girl, you stop. We went to the same school. We learned the same shit.
How are ya? Am I pregnant?
Yeah. Single mom. She may not keep the baby choice. Oh, right. Single.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I have your back no matter what.
You think I can do this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Does the fetus look healthy? Because I didn't know I was pregnant. I've had weed, shrooms, alcohol, coffee, and unpasteurized cheese.
You did not tell me how sexy it is to be pregnant. Were you crazy horny?
Hey. You said you were gonna be at all the appointments?
I have a family. I've been swamped.
Best friends get so screwed over in adulthood. You and me, we're family.
Bitch.
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 Bow.
Feeling the love. Get down if you wanna get down. It's a new day. Another spin round.
I'm scared of the decision I made.
But it just feels like destiny, and this is Destiny's child.
Stacking up big love, dear little.
Cameo time. You ready? It's a pretty big needle.
Oh, what? That's for my...
Yeah?
Cool. No, cool.
Okay. You ready?
All right, there we go, Babes, with Alana Glazer, Michelle Butow, some of my favorite comedians in there. What do you think of that one? I don't know if you were on this trailer react. I think the gaming crew did this one, Heather. What do you think of Babes?
It looks cute. It looks very cute. I would totally watch it. It seems a little bit in this modern day of how films are released. It seems a little bit more streaming than in theaters. But at the same time, like it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like something that you can have a glass of wine to and just kind of enjoy, kind of thing. So
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to rush to the theaters, but if they hook us up with a virtual, we'll be watching it at home. But it looks really cute. Gives me all those Bridesmaids vibes that they showed in there as a full quote. The bridesmaid of baby making. Just a lot of great comedians in there. It looked like they were having fun and just another slice of womanhood. At least from what I saw with my amazing wife and all my other female friends, just hearing all the stories. I saw a lot of the stories I've heard within that trailer. So curious to see how that all plays out in that and how it affects relationships when you're having a child and you both are having a child and friendships and all of that, just how that kind of intertwines with everything. So there you go, y'all. I got If, I got Back to Black, I got The Strangers Chapter 1 and Babes. A very eclectic mix this week. Kind of like a family film, a music film, a horror film, and a comedy. Where do I settle on this week, Heather?
I think it's kind of but this is more of a like a sideways thumb because it's just kind of the mix,
Yeah.
It's not you, it's the films. So
yeah, that's how I felt about If. I really wanted to love If. I'm so kind of disappointed, but I don't want to disappoint fans and people that are that are interested in seeing it, like yourself. Like, yeah, just But we'll talk more, y'all. Stay tuned for the review. You ready to get up out of here, Heather, and let them know how they can reach out to us?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, y'all. Heather's links are in the description below, as well as mine. It's been another week. I'm off now. I feel like I'm off. Like that was a weird transition of how we get up out of here. But if you're going to check out these films, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. A lot more to come. Heather's breaking down that list. We'll have some reviews of some projects that we haven't put up yet. I'll have a bunch of stuff come in And like I said, I reached out to the teams about Babes and The Stranger, so maybe Heather and I will drop that very soon as well soon. But we got some work coming for y'all, so stay tuned. Heather Hurt, your boy KP, Nerds Rule the World.